Well, I've had a bit of thinking time. Do you remember I said I'd try and figure out what to do because I've got the British down here somewhere. I don't know where, but I know I've got some large British fleets hanging around here somewhere, and I've not looked at Jamaica, so I don't know what troops he's got there. But we've got this large Spanish army here. I left you with the last video with this, and I don't think I'm strong enough to resist it. This is the army of mine, which is what, 12 men in there, and we're in a fortification. He's got 18 in there, but he's got these grenadiers, which are elite infantry, and he's got quite a few of them as well. And I think on hand to hand, having got over the walls, which I know he will do, we'll be in trouble, and then the horse will get through as well, and these will certainly batter down the walls. I could change the game speed down to I don't know what it is, short number of minutes, 25 minutes or whatever it is you can reduce the game to, but still I think that is going to be too much for me to handle. So I'm going to have to take him out with my ships. I expect to lose some ships. I had put them in this port, if you remember, because I decided I was going to replenish them. They need replenishing. If you remember, I sent them the wrong way. I sent them to South America, so they've had all that time getting there, all that time coming back. They've had no time to replenish themselves. Normally, I'll just pan out here. Normally, they would have arrived 3 turns ago. Over here, they'd have been replenished, or I would have moved them straight to here, perhaps, by well before now. They'd be down here, and they'd be fully replenished and ready to fight. So, I'm now having to go with a battered fleet against this fleet here of the Spanish, which is no mean thing to do. So, here we go. Okay, I'm going to get the battle set up, and then I'll show you the positions we're in and everything. But you could see there he's got a galleon. Look at that, 58 firepower. They're hard work to break down, those types of ships. They really are. In fact, where's my admiral? Yes, I have got one. I've got a good admiral. That's good for me. Bomb catch, they blow things up from a distance, so I could lose some big ships simply by them firing from a great distance. So that's a problem for me. And he's also got a 5th rate in there as well, and loads of 6th rates, which are fairly fast moving, pretty hard hitting when they get close enough, and they will because they've got the speed. 6 rates. So he's also got a sloop that'll get away. If you remember, one ship gets away and the whole of that army are away, and I can do nothing about it, I'm afraid. So I've got to capture them. Basically, I've got to capture every single ship, right? Because it won't tell me which one's got the fleet on. So, okay, tall order, but let's go for it. I nearly auto-resolved them by mistake. That would be stupid. Okay, here we are, middle of the battle. This is my heavy 1st rate. I'm hoping he's the one that most of all gets a chance to hit that galleon. Oh, it's a 5th rate actually, that one. The galleon's around here somewhere. There he is. Right, you see how that 6th rate is getting in there quick. He's going to take some of the fire away from that galleon, which is not what I want to happen at all. So, as soon as we get into range, I'm going to start sort of twisting things around, as I do. Usual technique. There we go, 6 rate in there, 6 rate there, all coming round as you can imagine. Right, something's fired. That's the 1st rate, has already gone. Right, so let's get these turning round now. Yeah, he's definitely going backwards. Not sure if he's fired yet, actually, that one. No, he hasn't fired, but I'll turn him anyway because he might get a shot in then against that 5th rate there. I think that one's fired. He should have done by now. No, he hasn't actually, but he will be doing soon. So what there he goes. So we'll turn him. He will have fired surely. Yes, he has, so we'll turn him as well. Now these here, I'm going to turn those into the 6 rates. Okay, so we sort of gradually close up that gap there and slowing down. Of course, the idea is going to be overall to go backwards because we want to take out his sails, and then I hope that didn't damage my own sails, or I will be unhappy. Right, okay, there we go. Another shot there. And then we want to wheedle around again, continually turning like that. Yep. Okay, going backwards all the time if we can. Be great if I could give the computer an order like that, just to continually do that. That would be really good. But I can't, so hey ho. So what I'm doing now, as you can see, is I'm getting out of there really, giving myself an opportunity to just get away, attracting his other ships to come and get me. And at the same time I'm doing that, whoops, where have I gone? Don't even know where I am now. There I am. Turn that one round. Okay. Turn that one round. Yep, and this one should be heading that direction anyway. So, okay, so that one should be surrendered with a bit of luck. No, it's just routed. Okay. So, and we should be taking those other ships out there now. I need to keep my Admiral out of trouble, of course. Which way was he turning before? Hang on a minute, something strange has happened there now. I've just moved the ship. I don't want to move. I'll have to go and have a look at that one in a minute. So we should be going this way. That's it. Okay, because we're supposed to be getting away, remember? Right, yes, remember what you're told to do. Come on, you're not fighting for the American Navy now. You're fighting with a British commander, so you do what you're told, yeah? This is not a lucky dip. Right. This is not, hey, let's just decide what we want to do and won't it be fun? Come on, lads. This is it. This is discipline at sea now. Yeah, so we'll see a bit of British sea discipline, please. Right, and this one will turn him that way. And this one will turn him that way as well. Again, of course, as you can see, we're all coming backwards now. I seem to have got one snarled up here for some reason. Don't quite know why. Probably not being able to turn. I think that's what the problem's been. Is that the first rate? Well, if anything's going to get stuck out on a limb, that's the one you want it to be, really, I suppose. So let's give it a bit of a shot with this one. And a bit of a shot with that. I think that one's just fired, actually. Is that left-hand side? Yeah, he's just fired on that side, so I won't bother with that. Might just twist him that way. No, I won't, actually. Bring him back. And then bring this one back. Right, okay. So we should be... What's that one? Left-hand side? No, nothing on the left. Oh. Strange. Right, okay. Don't quite understand why he fired there, but hey-ho. And this one, quick shot against that one, I think, as we're going. Again, we're leaving, remember? And these here need to know we're leaving. Come on, lads, come on. Do what you're told, remember? Come on. Remember your discipline. Now, can he fire left? Almost. He can almost fire left. Fourth rate, ship of the line. Right, let's have him then. Okay, good. And then come away. Excellent. And then come away. Right. Okay, this should be the first rate, I think. What can he fire? Can he fire right? Nope. Can he fire left? Yes, he can fire left. Now, left is that way, so let's have a quick shot at that one there. As we're going. Oh, crikey, he can fire right. Huh, and he can fire left. Oh, well, not going to complain about that one, am I? Okay. Come on, lads, let's get out of there. Come on. Don't start messing me around now. I don't want to get too close to that galleon. I want to get out of there. Whoa, what's he done? Has he trapped that one in there? Wow, clever move. Very clever move. Bit of respect there. What's he got there? Third-rate ship of the line, he's caught me. He's caught my third-rate ship of the line. Actually, I might just come this way. He might have hull damage him, you know. Yeah, let's just get him out of the way. He's stopping me turning, isn't he? I think. He is, yeah. No, he's forcing me to go that way, isn't he? So I'm going to go that way. We're just going to have to hit him, I'm afraid. What is that? That's the galleon as well. Oh, no. He's done well there. Damn, he's caught me with that galleon, hasn't he? Keep going there. Okay. Right, that's the one ship I didn't want to be caught next to, I'm afraid. But we have little or no choice about that one. So everybody coming back. Yes, that's what we like to see. Thank you very much. He might get a... Is that the first rate? He might get a shot in before he goes. All of these out of the way. What's he doing? Routing. Might just get a quick sneaky shot in against him before I go. And... Are we away from him yet? Yes, we are. Right, brilliant. Okay. Let's just turn him so he gets a shot against something other than the one I'm going against. This one here. Look at his sails. He's still got good sails up, hasn't he? After taking all that battering from that third rate. My third rate will be struggling after that. Look, concerned casualties. Lost a lot of men. And look at that galleon now. You see what he's doing? Keeping level with me the whole time. I know. He's battering me away now with those heavy guns that he's got on that galleon. Right. What's that one? That's a third rate as well. He's got 2 third rates on that galleon, you know. And he's still doing well. Let's give him a left-hand shot, can we? I don't think we can, actually. But we've got hull damage. Yep, we will have. Now, hit him from that side as well. Now, while that's happening, see if I can get him round. Yeah, bring him round there. We should get a couple of shots in there. Now then, what are we going to do with this one? Let's turn that, see if I can get another shot in. This chap here. Turn around. I don't know why we're heading in that direction. We should be moving away, really. I wanted all my ships out of the way. I want them all down here, please. All lined up, ready to fight. Down here. Yep. Okay. And my other ship should be there. He's caught them, hasn't he, you see, there, with that galleon. That's the one ship I needed to avoid to get caught by next to. Has he done it again? Let's have a look. How's that galleon maintaining his sail, eh? How on earth is he doing that? That's amazing. Got 2 third rates around that galleon. This gives you an idea of what these galleons are like, doesn't it? They really are top stuff. There's no doubt about it. In fact, I might just have to rescue that ship a bit by turning him that way and giving that galleon yet another shot. It looks like he's going a bit, doesn't he? Oh, look. He's going to get me there, isn't he? Oh, look. Wow. He's had it, hasn't he? Concerned hull damage. I'm going to... Oh, look. Has he had it completely? Routing. Yep. That's that galleon. He caught me in the way just that I didn't want him to do. Damn. That was such a shame. Such a shame. Right, surely there's no way he can survive that from there. Right, hit this one as well. 6 rate there. So I've got a third rate routing there. Now, I wonder if I bring my other ships up. I'm going to have to, aren't I? Otherwise we're going to leave our own men deserted. Okay. See how good those galleons are? They're awesome, aren't they? I want one of those to help my fleet. You know, my trade fleet. Okay. Now then. Look at that, he's still battering away, isn't he? Wow. Ah dear, can I get away from them? Might just manage it. What's that? That's a 6 rate. It's a brig. Right. Now really what I need to do is head that way so I can keep away from that and keep firing perhaps at that ship there. I think that's perhaps the only way, isn't it? I might just get a shot on that one actually there. Might take his sails out. That would be good if I could. Right. Just keep away from that one, just keep going this way I think is the only way to deal with that. Okay, we seem alright there. Let's have a look down now how the other ships are doing. I really need to keep away from that big galleon. I don't know what happened to his 5th rate. There's a 6th rate. Bomb catch. Let's move in, shall we? What's that one there? That's his 5th rate. So if I can keep away from the 5th rate... Mind you, has he got sail? He still has, hasn't he? Okay, let's try just keeping away from that 5th rate and hitting all these other ships in isolation if we can. That's the 1st rate. He should still be okay to continue, shouldn't he? This one here. And this one. Let's twist him round there a bit, see if we can take that one out there that's routing. Okay, are we getting away from this galleon yet? What's happening? Let's see. Is that the galleon? Yes, it is. Crikey me. Okay. Get away from there. What's he doing now? He's getting crossed by him, isn't he? This is a bit of a mess, this one, I'm afraid. He's got loads of ships ganging up, including on my 3rd rate, that just can't manage to survive against him, I'm afraid. Let's give that galleon another shot across there, just to see if it makes any difference. Right, is that 5th rate going to be able to hit me if I go after that galleon now? This is the thing, isn't it? Okay. What I have to do is get lots and lots of ships around that galleon in isolation. That's the 5th rate, isn't it? No, I don't want to go near the 5th rate, actually. Let's keep away from that one for now. Yep. Okay. You get the picture anyway, don't you? It's all a case of... Oh, that one's routing. Well, we get a shot in on there. Yep. concerned. Right, where are we here now? What's that? 6-rate routing. Galleon firing still. Dismasted. Right, let's get away from that damn galleon. What I need to do is cross the path of that galleon. Now it's in isolation. Now it's out of the way of the others. What's that one then? 4th-rate ship of the line. Unhappy. Wavering. Oh dear. Probably because that galleon just fired at it, you know. That's the Admiral's flagship. 5th rate. This is one that really, if anything, I should be keeping out of range of that galleon. Oh dear, and I'm right next to it, aren't I? How stupid is that, eh? Right, keep away. Come on, keep away. Right. Okay, the idea is to take out those other ships and leave the big ships that he's got in isolation. Now, where are we now? See all these flashing with the 5th rate there at the back. Hopefully I'm out of range of that 5th rate so he can't touch me. These other ships should get it. That's surrendered anyway. Should get a bit of a drubbing on the way up there. Okay. And we should be able to get, with a little bit of luck, right behind that galleon there and start... oh dear, not doing well at all there. And start hitting him with grape shot along his bows. Now, how's this one doing? That one's routing. I'll just turn across there just to see if I can get a shot in. Turn this one across as well. Might just get a shot and surrender that one. That would be good. And then perhaps take that one as well. Now then. Okay. Right. Let's just move in down here. See if I can get a few close shots against that one there. Really need to take that brig out as well. So I'm looking around. What's this one here doing? That one's surrendered. Everything seems surrendered, I hope. Surrendered, 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 surrendered. And that one there, like I say, although it's firing, it's a good distance away, so it shouldn't do too much damage from there. If I can keep away from that one, we might still have success. That one there is routing. We need to take that one out, and that one there is routing, so that one needs to come out. And at the same time, avoid, like I say, that... in fact, I might board that. Might be just worth boarding that, actually. I think I will. Be careful with boarding. We've already said you can get fires with boarding, which is not good. Why has he still got sail left? I might just have to chase him, actually. Okay. Now then. Bit of a shot there. 1st rate in action. You see what we're doing, can't you? We're coming up on his hindside, on his back, so that he can't fire at us. He can't fire at us with one of his deadly broadsides. He shouldn't have too many guns left now, surely. 140. Look at all that sail he's got on there. 145. He's got 45 out of 60 guns. I know I haven't been firing ball at him, but you know, he shouldn't really be doing that well, should he? Okay, this isn't the one that's boarding, is it? No. Okay. Bring that one around. Is that surrendered yet? Should be soon. Routing still. Can you believe that's still routing? What about that one? It's routing as well. I'm going to have to chase that one. I can't afford to let it get away, I'm afraid. Ah, that's surrendered. That's brilliant. Okay, let me just twist that one round a bit. What's that doing? Routing dismasted. Right, he's routing now. So let's just turn on there. So if I send him after them, and this one here... Ah, what's that one doing? Still, that one's routing as well. Why has he got so much sail on there? That's what we need to know, isn't it? It's bizarre. I forgot now. I've got 12 guns left out of there. And 6 on that side, so it's not brilliant, I'm afraid, is it? Okay. Why on earth has he got so much sail still showing on there? Why isn't it all down by now? I really don't know. But... I really need to get rid of that one. don't forget, I haven't even touched that 5th rate yet. That's still up there, doing something. I know not what, I should say. Routing dismasted. Am I catching that other one? Yes. So we've got that one. That one's still surrendered. I'll just turn him round here. Still routing. I don't know how he's moving, and I honestly don't know how he's got any sail left with all the chain that's hit him. Really doesn't make any sense, does it? I think maybe I should be going for this 5th rate now. He's firing and shaken. What's he got in terms of guns on there? 38 out of 48 guns. Like I said, I do want to capture every ship if I can. Everything else there is surrendered. I think I'll get the 1st rate against him. Well, he's gone now. He's over there, isn't he? Yep. I'll send the 1st rate against him, I think, and we'll see what we can manage there. Okay, I hope this one should be surrendered. Still fighting. It's unbelievable, isn't it? This one, he's still routing. He's still got a shot in as well, you know. Right. Ah, surrendered. That's good. So that one's gone at last. Now, if that one's routing, we should be able to just simply board him. The trouble is with boarding, we've said this before, is that you find... He is surrendered, isn't he? Yeah. You find when you board, often, that the enemy ship gets a fire on it, and it takes your own ship down with it. So I want to avoid that if I can, really. What have I got on the right-hand side? 12. 12 out of 12 it says, and 6 out of 6. This must have been a badly damaged ship before. I think that's what the problem with that one is there, really. Okay. Right, I think now... What's that? That's the 4th rate. I'll chase up with the 4th rate as well. Hope to sort of hold him in the water there with that one. And get the 4th rate to go and chase him, like I say. And then let's have a look where that 1st rate's gone. I sent him roughly in the direction, didn't I think, of that 5th rate. Oh, where is he? 1st rate, here we go. Right, okay, I want to get him sort of about there, really, so that I can start firing at him. You know, perhaps with some grape shot. I don't know how many guns he's got left on there. Wow, I've only got 42 guns left, and he's got 38 guns. He's matching my 1st rate, isn't he? God, it's unreal, isn't it? Now then, I've said that before, haven't I? Okay. What's he doing now? Shaken, concerned, dismasted. He's not even routing anymore. He's stopped routing. Oh, they're awesome, these galleons, aren't they? They're brilliant. And they're trade ships as well. They're so good. I'd like that ship because I'd like to add it, like I said, to my trade ships, my trade fleet down in South America, because it would protect those Indiamen that I've got down there. It really would. Another blast. See, how is he even moving? That's what's extraordinary, isn't it? He shouldn't have any mast. He shouldn't be moving. And really, he should be surrendering now, shouldn't he? But he seems to think he can carry on fighting. And the way those guys fight, I think he might well be right. I think I might bring him round there, actually, just to keep him out of the way of those other ships. Right, what's this one doing? Haven't got a shot in with that one yet. Might be able to soon. Okay, don't fire through your own ship, will you? Okay, I'll just anchor him there. Right, okay. Shaken, concerned, dismasted. Incredible. Right. Okay, I'll just pull him out just a little bit further. Just so he's not shooting at my own ship, that's the main thing. Okay, I'm really sorry these battles take so long to organise, but unfortunately, if people want to see how they're done, how I do them to capture all of these ships, you really need to just watch the technique. There's no two ways about it. But those who aren't interested, then of course I would encourage you to not watch. But what on earth's happening here? The 1st rate? What's that? I think this ship has hit it. I think they're banged against each other. That's what the problem there has been. You can sink your own ships doing that, by the way. Be so careful. Right, 16 guns on the left, 25 on the right. So I think I know which side I'm going to be firing on. Now that makes it look I'm going to fire on the left, doesn't it? But I'm not going to do. What I'm going to do is get close enough so that I can then, well, fire at him with grape shot. That's the plan anyway. Let's go and look over what's happening here. What's that? Oh, enemy general killed. Enemy admiral killed, I should say. We go over this side. How are we doing? We've got him blocked there. He's routing. Let's hit him with grape now. Right, can I hit him with grape here as well? Yes? Okay. Just halt him there. I've only got 6 guns on there. How many have I got on this side? Even less, only 5 on that side. Now, I don't care how brave you are, I don't want you to get into range of that galleon. Okay, hit him with some grape, see what happens. Might be worth boarding him now. He's got 107 men. I've only got 82 on that. 71 on that. 120 on that. Might be worth boarding him. Do we go for it? Do we not? I really don't know. We'll grape him for now. Continue. Yep, excellent. So he's routing, yes we know. That presumably means that the first rate is now routing as well. So let's go and have a look at that first rate. Where are we? Oh, he's gone. Is that it? That's a fifth rate. Oh, the fifth rate's just surrendered. I didn't realise. Okay. Right, we can concentrate now just on the galleon. So he's breaking through there, isn't he? Look at that. And he'll get a shot as well. Crikey, he's incredible, isn't he? 71 on that one. 120 on that one. I think I'll board him from there. Let's see what happens now, because we've got more men than he's got. We shall be graping him in the meantime with this ship here. Right. I'll just turn him around the edge of there. Just there. Okay, and then anchor him. And that hopefully will hold the galleon in position there while I so what on earth's happening there? I don't want him to crash into that ship. Don't do anything stupid like that, will you? Right. Of course, I'll just explain what will happen if I do that. Okay, I'm in the right, at least I'm facing the right direction now. That was stupid, wasn't it? I aimed him at that ship there and he went all the way up there and crashed into that one, or he could well have crashed into that one. I don't know if I lost any ships or not. 2, 4, 6, 7. I've got 8 there. Can't remember how many I went in with, but as long as I've got my first rate, I'm happy. Which is the first rate? That's the third. And that's a third, so I've got 2 thirds, which is good. 5th, not good. First rate, good. Well, that's still okay then, that's great. It's taken a real battering though, I'm afraid, this fleet, isn't it? And look, I've managed to go on that side of that galleon. So he's managed to get a shot in against me, hasn't he? Good grief. Right, let's watch the galleon then, shall we? Let's watch him get boarded. Has he got any shots on the left? Yes, he has. So let's see a shot go in from there first. Yep. Okay. God, look at the battering that one's taken there. Wow. Look at that. And watch now that galleon there. 37 guns, got 16 of them. He'll batter into the side of there. I'll already have hull damage. If you look up here, where is it? There. Hull damage. Let's see what happens. There's absolutely no way that those 96 men should stand against 120, really, is there? But look at it, barely damaged. Look up at the sails. Obviously you wouldn't see much wall damage anyway. Look up at the sails, hardly any damage there. He's on the red for sails, and yet look, he's still got sail there. And it is just uncanny how a ship like that survives in the way that it does. Now you'd expect a galleon to have mainly sailors on it rather than marines. Lots of dead men on that ship there anyway. Right, 120 men, and we're on a ship of war, so we should have marines amongst there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Where are they? Yep, see the marines there? The marines are going to shoot. They might even jump over. It tends to be sailors that jump over anyway. His ship being a galleon, he should not have. I'm looking at the tops there. Yep, just sailors, the look of it. They haven't got... Oh no, they have. Oh no, that's just a sword, isn't it? Yeah, he has got what look like marines on there, hasn't he? What's happening now? How's he doing? Surrendered! Well, I surrendered. Don't tell me there's something getting away. What's going on? Oh no! It's another ship routing. Can you believe that? Oh no! Right, which one's that then? That's the galleon, isn't it? So let's send this ship after him then. Fact, fourth rate might be better. It might move a bit quicker. What about this one? It's a fourth rate as well, isn't it? This one might be better. Yeah, I think we'll send that one after him, not this one. Okay. Okay, we'll speed all of this up now. It was a bit annoying. Just make sure that he doesn't take an arc that's going to lead him into any of these ships. See, that ship shouldn't be able to move. It's only a sloop. It's got hardly anything on it. It's fast moving, but it hasn't got any sails left. I think we've done our best to wreck everybody's sails as it is. We've got on this ship 5 guns on one side and 6 on the other. It's rubbish. In terms of the number of men it's got 71 left out of 140, but he's only got 19, so I mean we're easily outmanning him. There's no doubt about it. Oh, a quick look round just to make sure everything else is gone. That was a nuisance, wasn't it? What's that? Okay, routing. Routing? We've got another one routing. Oh, it's unbelievable. Is that the same one? No, it's the same one. Oh, good. The trouble is with these seascapes, you look at, there aren't any sort of land features, are there? Of course, it's all flat, so you can't tell which area that you've looked at. So when you swing round, you look at the very same thing you looked at before, and you think something else has happened. Right, okay. Everything else seems to have gone, doesn't it? I don't know if you remember my United Provinces battles. That's the sloop, isn't it? Yes. I nearly did the same thing again then. I don't know if you remember my United Provinces battles, but I used to keep a sloop amongst my navies to chase off anybody that routes. That's fine, and I would do that if I had massive ships of the line, but we started quite poor in this American Navy, and it's taken me a long time to build this up, so I might go in the future for sloops to chase things off, but at the moment I seem to have the firepower, and against the kind of ships that I'm going against, I seem to have the ability to be able to take out all their sails so they can't get away. So even a fourth-rate ship of the line can easily catch a sloop. So the sloop's having a shot, so I might have to do a little bit more. 2, 4, 6. I've still got 8 ships. Did I go in with 8? I hope I went in with 8. Nothing seems to be sinking or damaged or anything. We haven't lost an admiral or anything, so all seems well. And you won't hear any sound, of course, now because I've got this on fast speed. But where are we? Gosh, my ship's in a state, isn't it? Look at the state of these ships. I should never really have asked this commander to fight in Europe and take a first-rate ship and take all the damage from that, and then go all the way to South America and come back and fight another large fleet. Close victory, apparently. Did I lose a ship? I think I might have done, you know. I didn't lose a single one. Excellent. Now, I don't think he had any... I was going to say, I don't think he had any ships that I want, but he does. He has a galleot. That's the one I want. I think everything else, I'm not bothering with 5th rates and 6th rates. No. What have we got here? Brig. Sloop. So it's just that one, I think, isn't it? So I'll add the galleon to the fleet. Now, would it be a good idea to have a sloop? If I take a sloop, it would enable me then to I don't know how much movement he's got left on those ships. But if I take a sloop, I can use him as a troop carrier to get troops over to the Bahamas, couldn't I? Lot of money though, isn't it? 9,954. Really nice. I think I will. I think I'll take a sloop as well. Okay. Right, there they go. All our army, all those grenadiers. Excellent. All gone, swimming. Now, let's see how far I can move my ships now. Can I get them to... I can get them to the port still, including his ships to replenish them. Or can I? They might just not make it, you know. I can't get there. Damn it. Can any of my ships get there? Yeah, they can. Which ones can't then? I suspect it's the sloop, you know, and his galleon. That's it. It's the sloop and the galleon. Ah, and the galleon can. It's just a sloop, isn't it? Oh, that's curious. Maybe it's just so badly damaged, that sloop. I really don't know. Okay. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to send everything back there to get it replenished. Let's check I can. Yes, I can. Except for the sloop. Okay. Now, made loads of money there. So if I just replenish those, it cost me about 5,000 that, I think. Wow. Okay, now this sloop, like I said, I want it as a troop carrier. It's not going to get very far, is it? Now I hope if anything goes after it, I'll be able to just run away from them, but to be honest, it's a captured sloop. It would have been worth about 300 to me. If anybody takes that now, you know, attacks that and defeats that, so what? Does it really matter? I'm not sure I mind about that at all. Right, my next task is going to be going in search of these British. Now, I know they were nowhere around there, and I think I have a zone of control around here, around this part here. I don't know where the British are going to come from, but I know they're here. I know this is their island. So I'm going to head for their island and go and have a look at it. I'm going to inch towards it though and see what I get. I might actually take that out on the way. That's probably the best thing, isn't it? Okay. Right. Now I go a bit further. Ah! British fleet. Can I take the British fleet and then start to steal as well, or pirate from him? Let's have a look, see what he's got here. Briggs. I can't see anything decent in there at all. But anyway, what I'm going to do is save these, because I know it's a slightly shorter video than I normally do. I've been doing much longer than this recently, but there's nearly an hour there, so I'm just going to put that one up for people to watch, and then the next one will be attacking this fleet down here, because that's certainly what I'm going to do. Notice he hasn't got any men on there, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he's going to be picking them up from somewhere. Besides, I don't mind. I want the extra money anyway from taking that fleet. So anyway, I'll get these recorded, and then I'll put the next video up. So I'll play a bit more, and then put the next one up. Well, flushed with my success in the previous battle, I've decided to go for this one. I'm probably over pushing myself here, but we'll see. Okay, let's have a look at these. Oh, voice a bit hoarse, isn't it? What have I got? Sleep there. Let's have a cough, see if I can clear this. Okay, that's a little bit better. Sloop, brig, they're not worth much, these. Sloop, they're pretty rubbish. They are warships though. They're not sort of trade ships that I had to face before. And there's a good chance that they're going to get away as well. But anyway, we've got some fairly big ships in here. I got those two second rates that I got. Second rate and... oh, where's the other one? That's a third rate, the Admiral's flagship, and a second rate, and a fifth rate, and a fourth rate, and a second rate. There you go. So the fifth rate is the worst, so if I lose the second rate, then hey-ho, who cares? Slightly in my favour. I don't know what the AI had come up with, but what I do know is that it wouldn't give me ships captured, or hardly any. So I'm going to go for this, see what happens. I had said at the end of the previous attack against the other fleet that I wasn't going to go on, that I was going to end the video there and record it and carry on. Well, I did do what Movie Maker calls capture video, but anyway, I've had a couple of hours away and been out with friends and had a few pints, in fact. But I come back and thought, well, okay, do I start saving that movie now, or do I play this other battle? And I'm thinking, well, if I can get this done tonight, and then I can get it saved, then you can see both sea battles in one day. And of course, as I've said before, you can always skip these sea battles, can't you? You know, if you don't really want to see them. But right, okay, the wind's going that way. It's going off to the east, so I'm going to... Where are we? I'm going to put them all in line, as I usually do. You probably don't see this. Not normally, you won't see it anyway. But okay, so we'll look at that. See where we are. Yeah. Okay, just pull them down a little bit this way, and then swing them just a little bit more. Okay, so we're over there. That should just about do it. No, it won't do it. I need to make sure I'm in line. That's it. Okay, the idea of a formation like this is that he normally comes straight for me, usually for the flagship, and then what happens is, so I come this way, I'll swing round here, and so he's got a bit of an arc that he goes into. So anyway, let's just make sure that we're firing the right kind of ammunition as well. So okay, here we go. There he goes, straight for us, like I said, and that should be, I would have thought, the flagship. Yes, it is. This time the flagship's a third rate, which is so much better than before, you know, with the flagship being a fifth rate, which is a damn nuisance. Wind in the sails when we're going, what is that? It looks like northeast there, doesn't it? I'm not too sure that it is, actually. It's actually south, I think, when you look up there, but no matter. The main thing is we're going to be moving in the wind, so he's a long way away. Just want to see which way he's going. That's the main thing. It's very rare for him to go completely out of the wind, but it does look like he is doing that, doesn't he? He's going completely the opposite way to that which I'm facing. Well, let's see if he changes direction. I'm going to stay in my position here now. See if he changes that direction, because it's extremely unusual for somebody to go completely into the wind. It's a good tactic though, because if I were to change now and turn around here and go directly into the wind here, I go very slow. But on this occasion I'm really not too worried, because the type of ships that he's got are not very good at all, and I can go broadside with him, I would have thought, really. But, sorry about this mistiness here, but he's carrying on, isn't he? He's carrying on. That looks like a sloop, is it? Oh, it's a brig. Okay, I think... Has he got there? 26 guns and 81 men. 65 men, 18 guns. That's a sloop behind. I don't think there's anything better than a brig in this force, is there? So, but it does look like he's going that way, doesn't it? I don't think he's going to change. So, we're now in quite the wrong position. So, let's start moving. See what happens. See if he changes course. Doubt that he. Looks like he's doing it already, doesn't it? Is he starting to come this way? Yes, he has. Look at that. There you go. As soon as I start to give a direction, there he goes. I think perhaps I won't go quite so round. So I want to create that nice sort of concave, sort of crescent shape, if you like, you know, so I can train more artillery on his ships as they're coming down. But, anyway, it's looking good, looking like it's all going in the right direction. I'll bring you back into the game when we start fighting. Right, well, lots you've missed out of this battle, really. The strange thing, we seem to have got through the middle of them. We've been all over the place. It's been really quite odd, this battle, because his sloops are outranging my ships, which is okay. I mean, I shouldn't complain too much about that, because that's normal, but he's been firing at me while I've been trying to get into position. He's moved and moved again and changed position, and he's been all over the place, really, in this battle. So I just don't know what's going on, but I'm through the middle of him, which means I don't really need to turn, I don't think. I can just sort of carry on as I am, because I'm going to fire both sides anyway, really, I suppose. That's the idea, anyway. So, I'll just pull that one a little bit. No, I can pull him around there, I think, still. Yeah, okay. And then we just fire both sides. I mean, obviously we're hitting his sails, but what's that one happened? That one's routing. That one's... I can't really tell. But, right, brig, that one. I might have to start swivelling soon. I think I'm okay in this position here, really, because I can fire both ways, can't I? You know, sort of hit his ships on both sides. And this one is, that's a fourth rate. I could have done with the second rate there, really, rather than the fourth rate, but hey-ho. It's, normally I swivel my ship so that I can get the maximum firing, but I don't need to bother with this, because if I can fire from both sides both at the same time, I really don't need to worry, do I? But okay, I might as well just pull all the way around, really, because as I'm going round I can fire from this side, and these ships can fire from the left and from the right as they go through. So again, just need to make sure that no ships are left. I just have to hope as well that the British haven't got any more ships hanging around the ocean that can pick up. I'm not firing left and right there now, am I? So it might be worth me swivelling these ships. In fact, I think I will. Let's swivel these. Yeah, he's okay. I think I can keep him carrying on as he was. So maybe I'll just take this one here out of the formation. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about the ocean, wasn't I, and the sort of ships that are around. That one's surrendered anyway. That one's surrendered. So take a slightly tighter arc, I think, then. And come round. So yeah, I just have to hope that this is all the British have got in this area, so that I can take out anything that might bring any troops from Jamaica. Surrendered, routing, firing. Oh, that's a sloop. That is the one that's most likely to run away. Mind you, yeah, it's dismasted, so I should be able to catch that with something, shouldn't I? Everything seems fine, actually. There doesn't seem to be anything that is going to upset me in this battle at all. I mean, this just seems an incredibly easy one to win. What about that one there? That one is, that's near. Oh, I was just going to fire it at there, but, you know, he's already done it, hasn't he? So, let's swing that one round, I think. Hey? Ah, no, I'm swinging this one round. I thought it was that one there at the end, but it isn't. Okay, let's just, have I got anything on the left of that one? Nothing yet. Yeah, okay, I'll swing it round and take that one out. So that's the idea anyway. Crikey, he's got quite a lot against him, hasn't he, as well? What is that? That's a fifth rate. This computer's very, very good at picking up, or rather the AI is very good at picking up my weakest ships, isn't he, really? Okay. Actually, why is that ship there not coming into line? It's the Admiral's flagship as well, so I don't quite know why that one isn't behaving. He should be leading the line more than anything else. Okay, is this one here surrendered now? No, it's still routing. Surrendered, surrendered. I do wonder about you watching these battles. I mean, you know, sort of how interesting they are when I've done them so many times. I'm sure it's interesting for people to see, you know, how to do it the first time round. But once you know that sort of spinning is the best way to do it, then I'm not sure I see, you know, a lot of point in you wanting to watch them. But having said that, let's have a look. It's not always perfect, is it? It doesn't always work out perfectly. I mean, this fifth rate has lost a lot of guns for a start. He's got a lot of ships around him as well, hasn't he? I think I'm going to bring that fifth rate out of there. I think he's done enough. I think he's getting hammered there in the middle. As you know, I'm not really enamoured with fifth rates. I'm quite happy to lose them. So if I lose that from this fleet, I won't be too unhappy at all. That one there has 22 out of 26, and I'm not even firing ball. It's a brig. He's got very little sail left, but like I said, the whole idea of this fleet is to sort out his fleet, so it doesn't really matter if I lose a significant number of these ships along here. But if I'm going to lose any, I want to make sure it's the fifth rates. 16 guns loaded, 14 guns on that side. Why isn't he moving? Ah! It's because of this one here. Oh, he's boarding! What on earth is he doing? He's boarding! 69, I've got 118. Ah, now that's pretty smart of him, actually. What he's doing is, I can't fire, you see. I did fire left, but he's boarding me, that's what's done that. He wants to take out the fire of that ship so he can fire at it with other ships. That's what he wants to do, fire at it with other ships while he's boarding it with this one. So he'd probably lose that, but he's held my ship in place, hasn't he, while he boards it. Come on, lads, let's get you back in position. It was probably the worst thing I did, peeling that ship off, wasn't it, really? I've exposed it rather badly. But it looks like he's going, doesn't it? Should be shortly anyway. He's flashing, so I might be able to do something soon. Yes, I can. I can move again. Excellent. So he's surrendered, so that's good. Let's get my ships down here. Come on, quickly, lads. Let's get you down to where the action is. Oops. What's that one? That one's routing. That one's routing. That one's firing. What am I going to do with this bloke here? He's sort of... Oh, I don't know what to do with him, really. He's right in the middle, isn't he? Sloop's firing. Ah! Are we getting there now at last? Finally seem to be getting in position, don't we? Ah, what's that one? Enemy Admiral killed, that's good. Okay, so I'm hoping... That one's surrendered, that one's surrendered, 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 so all those have gone. That one's routing, surrendered, surrendered, routing, surrendered. Okay, so it's just sort of these over here, isn't it, this sort of area. Okay, the fifth rate... I'm going to need to fire him at somebody. Surrendered. 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 That one there's firing, so I think we're going to have to take that one out, aren't we, really? Yeah, I think probably turn this way. 14 out of 14. We might be able to take that one out there. If we can get it to surrender, that would be really good. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll just pull him across his bows there and put him on... put him on grape. Okay, and see if we can take that one out there. Okay, leave him on there, and then bring the rest of the fleet round to do the rest of the work, I think. Come on. So, routing. I don't think he's going to route very far. Surrendered. Surrendered. I wish there was a different kind of flashing, or there was something that indicated, whoops, what the sort of flashing is. I could do with knowing just from the flashing, really, whether it's a rout or whether it's a surrender. What are these doing up here? I need to make sure these aren't getting away. No? Not at all. I mean, they're totally stripped of sails, aren't they? Routing. This is the one that I was hoping to hit with grape, I think. Well, I don't think this... I've never been happy with this sort of line formation where you sort of go in a complete line. It never seems to work for me, so I'm going to break this off now. And I'm going to start individually moving my ships. Get them all into where the action is. Get a shot in there, that's the first thing. boy. There are probably only the same number of ships that I've got now that are remaining. So I could board them all, I would have thought. Okay. Well, didn't seem to stop him, did it, that? So, I think I'm going to go in there, send him after that one, and him after that one. This one here, we can go after that one. Seem to be able to see more clearly now which ones are surrendered and which ones are routing for some reason. Don't know why that hasn't occurred to me before, but how's this chap doing here now? He's routing, so, and he's still got some sail left, so we can't have that, can we? 13 out of 13, so if I whack him from the side there, I'm firing grape, so hopefully that should see him off. Done the business. Is he now? No, he's still routing, so that's no good, is it? Damn. Okay. I think these should be coming back into the action. It's rare that they'll just scarper. It's only when they rout that they'll sort of get away. What's he doing? Yeah, we're just sort of coming close, aren't we, really, to this one? And then once we get close... Oh, hang on. No, it might be worth just having one shot against there, mightn't it? 0 out of 22. Right, okay. Now we'll go down to here. This one's coming down to here. This one over to... Yeah, still to there. Blimey, what have I asked that one to do? No, I'm going to go over to there. Surrendered? Surrendered! Excellent! Right, okay, I'll get him back on firing, firing chain shot, basically. I think it's nearly all over, is it? Is it nearly all over? Routing. I didn't really want him to rout. What's the right side? Right side's good. Just give him a blast of the old chain shot, I think. See if that makes a difference. And then we'll get up a bit close. No. And I'll... Yeah, get up a bit close and see if I can give him a bit of chain shot there. And this one, what's he doing? Shaken. Give him a blast. Got anything on the right side? Yes, we have. 39 guns. Wow, that's good, isn't it? He's not going to last very long, is he? Let's see what this one does here. Okay. Now, what's that one doing now? Dismasted. I think what I'll do now with this one is just... crikey. Oh, surrendered. Right. This one's surrendered. That one's surrendered. That one's firing. So, I think I'll just pull him round here where he can get another shot in. Yes. Okay. Somebody suggested to me that I get those... what are they? Those frigates, those armoured frigates that the Americans have. They're not good enough, really, I don't think. I mean, they're okay for small naval engagements, but other than that, I honestly don't think they're worth it. I wouldn't recommend anybody go for them. They're okay, you know, if you want fast ships that have got a bit of decent hull strength to them, but there's no way they're ever going to meet ships of the line. Crikey, I've lost something. Have I? Second rate. I've still got my second rate, so that's the main thing. Fourth rate, fifth rate. I'm feeling I've lost something there, but did I have a third rate that I've lost? I'm not too sure. Probably something's banged into something else. I'm not sure really. Anyhow, surrendered that one, and I need him back on here then. And this one, everything surrendered around him, hopefully. Surrendered, surrendered, yes. And it's rather nice when there are a few ships around as well, so you don't have to worry too much about who's doing what. Right. I wish they'd just stay white if they were, you know, if they were surrendered, and then flash if they're not. Surrendered. Dismasted. How are we doing right side? Oh yeah, we should be able to get a good right side shot in there against somebody. That one surrendered, so we should be able to get these, shouldn't we? Alright, what are they doing now? Losing slightly. What a understatement that is. Losing slightly. Wow. Right, let's have a look around. Certainly don't think he should be going that way, because everything's surrendered down there. We should all be heading this way, I think, now, shouldn't we? Towards this one ship here, and then these... I don't know where it is. There you go, routing. It's that one there, isn't it? How are we doing left side? Left side 9 out of 11. Right side 11 out of 11. So we really need to be firing the right side, don't we? So, okay, by the time that's ready, it should be a left-hand shot, shouldn't it, as well? So, right, won't be long before we get a shot on there. Losing slightly. What's that? It's losing slightly. I thought that was surrendered. It is. Right. Surely that's going to surrender. Come on. Concern dismasted, would you believe? Nonsense. Anyhow. Left side? 0 out of 11. Right side? 11 out of 11. Okay. Surrendered, surrendered. Well, I don't know. Really don't know. I thought I had more than 5 ships when I went in here, but I often feel this. I often feel as though I've lost more than I really have, so we'll see. I'm not too worried, really. No, I'm not ending it. I'm going to make sure I've got that ship. So, surrender, surrendered, surrendered, surrendered. Where is it then? Surrender. Where's the routing one? This is what we need to know. Surrendered. Routing. That's the one I want. What's near? What's near to that? Here we go. Got one who's near. So let's have that one then. Okay. Let's have a look. See what else might be routing instead of surrendered. Surrendered, 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 surrendered. Oh, surrendered. I think everything now is surrendered. We just need to catch that one, don't we, really? So, I'll just speed this up a little bit. And I think we've got everybody, haven't we? So, what's this? 5th rate. The one that I was perhaps most worried about. I've bloodied the Admiral as well. Very good. I'll just give this 5th rate some grape, just to help it on its way in. That's all we needed for some reason. He gave up when he saw the 5th rate appearing, which is quite right. In matters of style, swim the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. Quite right. Thomas Jefferson. I tell you what, we've got some brilliant people, haven't we, really? You know, some brilliant intellectuals in America. Well, I didn't lose any. I thought I had, but I hadn't. But anyway, what have we got here? I don't think there's anything I want, is there? Sloop. Brig. Sloop. Brig. What's that? Brig. sloop, brig, brig, sloop, brig, brig. I don't want any of those really. Do I keep one to guide the galleon over to its hub? Perhaps what, a sloop or a brig? I'll keep a brig, I think. What's it got? 78 men on that one. He's got on this one 78. Seems to have 78 on most of them, really, doesn't he? He's hardly taking any damage at all, really. 48 firepower. Well, maybe he's just not telling me how damaged the ship is. I just don't know. But I'm going to keep a brig, just one brig, to escort the galleon. I will take the money from the rest. Has it added it already? 23,300 and something I have there now. Go on, get down quickly. Right, now what I'm going to do... Oh dear, I haven't got the option, have I? Right, what I'm going to do is block this passageway if I can. Right. Trade route 1140 from Great Britain. If I cover this, there's now 682. Great, I'm making about 500 from that, aren't I? And the brig, where can that reach? Nowhere. Right, it's probably the brig that's slowing me down, I would have thought. Yes, it is. Oh, crikey, look at that. I can get almost all the way home, can't I, from there? Never mind. I'll pick up the brig anyway. Then next turn, I can't replenish that. Next turn, I'll get him over here and get him into a port and sort him out. In the meantime, the sloop is going to go over there and pick up troops and reinforce this area here in the Bahamas. And these are already replenishing. What I'd like to do now, actually, before I go, just to finish things off, is make sure I've got forts in all the eastern coastal areas. Not too bothered about that one. Just keep flashing through them all till I get there, clicking the arrow. Everywhere where I can have a fort, I'm going to have one, particularly if it's on the east coast area. And then I'm going to start reinforcing it. So, now that is an important one. I'm certainly going to have that one. This one, also coastal. Yes, I'm going to have that one as well. So, I've got so much money. Who cares? Do I do that one? I'm going to flash through the others just to see if there are any others that are needing. Can't see any. No, I can cover all of them, I think, now. The money I've got from those ships. Of course, I do have to think about replenishing my ships. So, yeah, we'll have a fort everywhere we can, I think. I've still got some money to spend. 11,000 to spend. And next turn, I'm going to make 12,000. Wow. Our economy is on the up. I think this is about the time, really, when I need to start thinking about spending. Now somebody did tell me that I had an area, I think it's around here. Not an area, sorry, I had a farm in an area around here that's got an undeveloped farm in it. He made the suggestion that I upgrade that. I don't quite, instead of clearing in the trees, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where it is. I looked at 411 of the video that he referred to. I think it's 411, 4111, whatever it was. And I thought it was this sort of area here. I just can't see it really now. But I thought I'd go for it because it had been a recommendation. Nice to have a recommendation, and I can't see the damn thing. So I'm afraid I'm either ignoring you on that one, or I've already done it on a video that you haven't seen yet. And oh well. Anyway, trade route raided. That's me raiding the trade route. Trade gained, and how much am I getting from raiding that trade route? 458. I'll take that. No problem. It's what happens next, and that's what I need to think about. I have command of the seas down in the south. It looks like I don't have protection over here, so he could land things here, there's no doubt about it. I honestly don't think it's worth recruiting in this area because the kind of recruits I can get are pretty poor. I could just get rid of this and build a military base where I could produce much better troops, but I'm not going to. I'm going to increase my income from here. +3 repression, +9 bonus to region tax income, and at the moment I've got, I think it's +6, isn't it? So I can increase it by 3. So I think I'll go. Do I just get rid of that? Build a military place. The later editions of Empire Total War or Napoleon Total War, whichever ones, I'm not sure now, but there's been an upgrade where you can simply exchange a building. I think that's Napoleon Total War. I can't do it in this. What do I do? Anyway, I think it's got to be thinking time, isn't it? That's the main thing.